Hi guys, I'm Shmi, and today as part of the kind of last leg of Blue Crew Tour, we have stopped with the two cars, with the 675 LT and the FF, at Pagani Automobili, the home of Horacio Pagani's fantastic company that build these. There's a Huayra outside that we saw a couple of days ago when we were at Monza. But we'll take a look around, see what's going on here today. We're just paying a quick visit because then we'll be jumping on the road and heading on our way in these cars towards Passo della Raticosa and on towards Monaco this evening. And the 675 LT should pass its run-in period today. It has to do 1,000 kilometers, just over 600 miles of gentle driving, or well, gentle, all being relative, up to 150 miles an hour, 5,000 and 5,500 RPM or so, just to get everything gelled in before you can properly enjoy it. And you can ease the car in, so I'm starting to get a feel for how much fun this is going to be, but today should be the proper day where I'm actually able to push it on and really, really enjoy the 675 LT. It's a little bit gloomy today, unfortunately. Italy is not really showing us the weather we want to see. But both of these cars should be a lot of fun out on those passes. And of course, we're kicking it all off with a visit into Pagani, where we can take a look around, joined by a special guest as well today. And then we'll head over to the new factory and see what they've got going on over there as well. So, pretty good day. Always is when we're at Pagani. Let's head inside. Indoors, and there's one Zonda here in the showroom because everything's basically moving over from this building over to the new factory at the moment, but I'm going to rudely interrupt and swing my camera around, and we're joined by Sub Carl today. How you doing, Carl?
Good.
Excited to be at Pagani?
Yeah, just had a long walk. Had a little long walk.
Oh, from where you've had to
Yeah, catching my breath.
We're here. Welcome to the land of Zondas and Paganis.
This is so cool.
Yeah, actually, I just remembered, when Carl came over to visit me earlier in the year, we went to film the Zonda.
Yes, we did.
And now we're here. Now we're going to see where they're made. Well, actually, the car we filmed was made behind there. You're going to see that in a minute. But we'll have a look around. Look what we've got here. Horacio Pagani's very own sapphire blue Porsche 918 Spider. Up in the wash bay at the end, which to be honest is where I need to take these cars, because I wanted to shoot some videos today with the cars. But they're absolutely filthy. If I open up the door, because of the way the doors open, you see underneath, and it's just coated in grime. So I need to find somewhere to clean this up and make it look a little bit tidier a little bit later on. The soft close. I love the soft close. McLaren should have done that a long time ago, but we've got it now. This is a rather special one then. This is the Zonda Nonno that I filmed with a couple of years ago. This is now an 18-year-old car, Nonno for grandfather. It's the second ever Zonda. It's done over 1 million kilometers. It's got all the protection on it. It's been updated to 760 spec, but this was like the test bed for the Zonda S, the Zonda F, the Cinque, and then the 760. So it's got all the crazy features like the wing and the scoop and all the sort of intake vents on the side. And this is the one when I visited Pagani a while back, 2 years ago. I went out for the most awesome ride of my life with them then, and that was just absolutely brilliant. It's owned, of course, by Pagani. It's a very special car. It's just had a repaint since then, and now it's silver instead of the orange that it was before. But it's a very special car, of course, and quite special to me too, because it was one of the best rides of my life when I went out in this car. I'm in the factory and there is a lot of awesome stuff going on today, but unfortunately I'm not allowed to swing my camera around. I'm just able to take a look myself while I talk at the Huayra production line and see the things that are being worked on. But there's a lot of exciting stuff coming from Pagani. The new factory is going to be open in the not too distant future, so I can't wait to come back here then and have a proper look around and show you some really, really cool stuff. And I think it's going to be more open to the public and visitors as well when they've got the museum up and running, so you guys will be able to come and visit Pagani as well, which is going to be quite cool. But it's pretty exciting in here. Unfortunately though, I'm just not allowed to film everything the other way around. The guys are just up there walking around at the moment. So I think we're going to head back over and maybe get on the road shortly, but we'll see what's around outside. Just a little bit of filming here with the Transformers Huayra.
prototype exhaust system. Sounds pretty good.
Here we go. Great visit to Pagani, but now we're on the road again. Well, that didn't take long at all. As soon as we left Pagani, we ran into a police checkpoint and they wanted to see the documents for the McLaren, not the Ferrari or BMW though, as it happens. Now, the only complication is that because the McLaren is so new and I've only just got it, the DVLA, the British Driver and Vehicle Licensing Agency, actually take like a week or two to send you the paperwork. So even now, technically the car was only registered on the 15th, so I've only had this car for about 4 days. So the paperwork has not arrived at home, even in England, let alone here. So all I have is like the receipts that say I paid for it, but they did let me go with that, fortunately, just checking insurance and things as well. Glad they didn't catch us just before. But yeah, we're on our way. We've got some nice roads ahead of us, and no troubles there at all at the end. So Kyle's just had his first experience in the 675 LT.
Oh my god.
It's good, right?
Holy crap.
The sound is insane.
Awesome.
The proper experience for me as well, playing with the suspension settings. It's so stiff, this car, and so nimble. You can feel how it's incredibly light, barely weighs anything. It's 1,200, just over 1,200 kilos.
You feel really connected to the road.
Oh yeah, you do.
You feel everything.
This has the emotion that the McLaren's need.
Yes.
Right here.
Yes.
We've stopped for lunch up in the hills, and the view here is spectacular. If I just whiz round and show you a little bit of what we can see. The roads are equally amazing. The sun's come out. Kyle's setting up his cameras. But the thing I'm going to show you right now on the LT is the exhaust. So as you know, this has a fancy titanium exhaust system, which started sort of this light bronzy colour and is now purple. That's caused by the heat of the exhaust and some sort of oxidation or some chemistry type thing. I was never very good at chemistry. Look in there, the blue. That is really cool. But when we get to Monaco tonight, we're going to wash the car because then Kyle is going to shoot a video with it tomorrow. So we're going to get it cleaned up, ready for that. But the exhaust changing colour is literally the coolest thing ever. That is awesome. But for now, it's going to be back on the roads and fun times. Is me having an awful lot of fun with a 675 LT that has now basically completed the run-in process. You still have to ease it into driving properly, but we've reached the sort of 1,000 kilometers where you can start having a little bit more fun with the car. And I think one thing that's perhaps really cool that I'm discovering is that you don't necessarily need to go crazy high in the rev range. The most fun is actually around 5,500 RPM, I think, which is where peak torque comes in. And that's really where you upshift and you get the massive cracks going off behind you. And life is all good. I'm looking forward to doing some like shifts and holding the gear and just feeling the power keep on going. But there's no question that even going up to that, there is more than enough for these kind of roads. At the moment, I'm just chilled out a bit in some automatic modes, just playing around and experiencing the different settings. Because when you go in the stiffer suspension, it is really stiff. The car is completely, you can feel how rigid it is whenever you go over any bump. Proper kind of race car experience and feel from it. So I have to be quite careful. And also, one sort of almost negative, dare I say it, yes, I can find negatives, is if you're under heavy braking, the front is so low that you can kiss it on the ground if there's a small little bump, and I've noticed that a couple of times. But up at the front, under the middle is a complete piece of plastic that's cheap and easy to replace, and around the sides the carbon is protected as well by little sort of stoppers on the underside, so it's not actually damaging the carbon, it's damaging cheap pieces of plastic that I can replace when I get back home, which is fantastic. So well done McLaren for designing that, because that's significantly more reassuring. But the noises, the sounds, the feeling, the experience, the involvement, the emotion, this car is abso-freaking-lutely amazing. I honestly can't imagine right now there's a better car to drive in this kind of environment. I am so unbelievably happy with it. There is nothing else to say. And as this journey goes on, the revs are only going to get higher, the fun is only going to get more. And it's obviously night, you probably can't even see me at all on this video, but we've been driving for about, well, I think we left Pagani 8 hours ago, 8.5 hours ago, and obviously it's been an amazing afternoon, and the sounds of these tunnels have been fantastic, but I just cannot wait to get to Monaco now. It's about 15 more minutes, and then we will be there. Back in Casino Square, Monte Carlo, and I'm expecting it to be super quiet and dead this evening, but here we are. This is the casino. This is where we come every time just to take a look around. Just 1458 today. That's about it for here. But, it's good to be back. Now we're going to go straight to the Fairmont Hotel, drop Kyle off before we take the cars up to the car wash. And we'll be filming with them tomorrow, so we're going to give them a wash tonight. Here we are, in the hills above Monaco, and I'm going to be based here for the next couple of weeks. Although saying that, even as soon as tomorrow morning, I'm catching 2 flights back to London and then to Portugal for something quite exciting as well. So I'm looking forward to a lot of what's coming in the next days. Then I'm heading back to England, driving with fellow YouTubers Paul from Supercars of London and Sam, Seen Through Glass, heading back down to here, ready for the weekend. So some more ridiculous travels ahead, as always, but we've had a pretty good innings with these two, driving around Italy. The guys are waiting for me. But I've been shooting some videos. It's obviously spectacularly dark up here. But I think, and I haven't actually seen it yet, but they were just shooting videos from behind the McLaren. And it was popping some little flamey stuff. So I need to go and watch that video. You've already seen it. Yeah, very long day. Brilliant day visiting Pagani, Passo della Raticosa, the whole thing. But yeah, has to come to an end now. Go inside, get sorted out, and get on a plane again in the morning. So thank you very much for watching the sort of start of Blue Crew Tour, our trips around. It's been a lot of fun. Hope you've enjoyed all the stuff with the new cars. I know I have. And I'll be catching up with you again very soon with plenty more of that. So thank you very much for watching. Cheers. Hi Nick, how are you?
Hello, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Hi, nice to see you.
Pretty excited about today. I can see the car over there. Let's go straight inside.